All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Since for you two, this is Pastor Dowell, and I know that there's a lot of concern going on. So let me go ahead and chime in. And mind you, I try to speak so that people like me, you know, the simple people who don't understand all the technical analysis that these people use when they're playing the so-called quote unquote market. I try to speak in terms, familiar terms. And ways that we can understand exactly what's going on. I don't try to search for these big gigantic words that none of us understand. I try to speak so simple that we all can understand. And I know it's a big concern with a lot of people. Only those who are not informed about what's happening in the markets right now. Now, what you're seeing is a bunch of people being shaken. You know, I thought about this morning getting up, doing a video and shaking, you know, shake, 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 shake. Because I did a video a few weeks ago and told you, I said tree shakers, 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 shakers. What they're doing is they're shaking. Now, I think the key point that all of us need to understand is this. Number one, this is, again, everybody, you know, we're kind of like, we're kind of apprehensive buying silver at $30 and $40 and $50 and stuff. Now it's down low. You have no excuse. And of course, I know what the emotions and the feelings say in the mind. Well, what Pastor, I mean, I don't want to invest something that's going to continue to keep falling. I told you even a year or two ago, I don't care if they smash it down to $5, I'm still buying it. But I want you to understand something. Listen to me very close, because some of us, you know, we forget real soon, and we forget so quickly that number one, I already said number one. Let's go to number two. Number two, this is a totally manipulated futures market. Everything is projected by paper, not the real, true, tangible asset. Now, Hugo Chavez, he let the whole world know what was going on when he demanded his gold. All right? Notice Hugo Chavez did. Now the Germans want their gold. As a matter of fact, everybody wants their gold. Now watch this. China and Russia, all the people who are trading outside of the dollar, they're all amassing gold. Now, George Soros and all these other billionaire investors and stuff, watch and see what they're doing. Look what they're doing. And notice, they're not out there telling you to buy gold, because they're doing it. And it's not in their best interest to tell you what they are doing. So, hey, and mind you, Germany can't get their gold from the United States of America for the next 7 years. Isn't that something? So, the fundamentals, that's number three. The fundamentals are the same. They have not changed. You're looking at a manipulated market, and you're watching a lot of people selling short, having short sales. And it's going to go to a particular level and barrier that they all have to end up buying back again on the open market. And they're going to do it. They are going to do it. But again, a buying opportunity of a lifetime, you need to buy. That's what you need to do. This is the opportunity of a life. You take that fiat currency and you buy. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. And it is a good buying opportunity right now. Very good buying opportunity. The United States of America and everybody here in the world has everything pegged to the petrodollar. Did y'all just hear what I said? Everything is pegged to the petrodollar. That means all currencies in the world, their worth and their value is pegged to the dollar. And since the dollar is quickly sinking and falling, the people out there who manipulate the paper markets are doing everything that they can to shake people from their positions. And that's what we have going on, is we have a lot of people who rather than investing according to knowledge, they invest according to feeling. And that's how a lot of people do. Rather than live according to what they know to be true, they live according to how they feel. And that's the way what they're doing right now. So everybody who's not serious about this, who are not in this for the long haul, it's easy to manipulate you. It's easy to shake you out of your position. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to get every single everybody out there who has literal physical gold and silver, they're trying their best to do whatever they can to get it out of your hands. Now, the paper, irrelevant. You're going to see a correction. You are going to see, we already told you're going to see a correction. But more than anything, I would say hold and stay the course. Did y'all hear what I said? I said hold and stay the course. And look at this as a buying opportunity. Remember when you was all remorseful and you were crying and carrying on when you couldn't get in, when it was $15, $17, $19, $20, $23. When it got to $40, $50, you was like, man, I wish I got in. You're going to be doing that again. And I tell you, it sure would be nice if they take gold down to $1,000 an ounce, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be nice? That would be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. There's still well over $211 trillion that are unaccounted for out there on the world scene. Unfunded liabilities, Medicaid, Medicare, and now the powers that be again, can you imagine them talking about that they're going to actually attack the Social Security, which is nothing but a slush fund for the U.S. government? I mean, after all, ain't the Social Security supposed to be a so-called quote-unquote savings account for you in your retirement, since most of us don't know how to invest and we spend everything we ever get our hands on? Social Security should be an all-profit. I mean, an all-profit area for anybody to actually be able to invest in. You ever notice when people die at 60 years old or younger, and they have paid all this time into Social Security, and do you think their family is going to get anything back out of it? The reason why Social Security is going to crash is because our bankrupt government, or because we got a bunch of idiots up there who don't know how to balance a checkbook, has been dipping into the kitty. And that's the reason why Social Security is going to be bankrupt, because they have been actually taking your money without your knowledge and using it because they have an appetite for spending. So silver. As a matter of fact, I even got a silver bar. I believe I do, in my pocket. So do. Got one right here in my pocket. Silver. You have a buying opportunity sitting before you here. And, you know, I know that a lot of us sit back and we watch a lot of these so-called quote-unquote experts. I'm not an expert. I'm just a simple kind of man. And I continue to keep telling you what I understand and know about the fundamentals of money and what's going to take place and what is happening. I think you'll do wise. You'll be very wise to actually listen to what I'm suggesting, and then you make the decision where you're going to invest or not. I remember before bullets was off the shelf. Now you can't even hardly find good bullets now. You can only get them online. I told you go out and buy a bunch of ammo, buy a bunch of bullets. I told you to go do it, and now the powers that be are after the bullets. You know the reason why they don't want you to have any bullets? You know the reason why they don't want you to have any bullets? They don't want you to have any bullets simply because they'll have to resist and fight against you. And if you can have all the guns in the world, but if you don't have no bullets, your guns ain't worth nothing. Your gun basically becomes a rock. Well, Remington, who's supposed to be an American staple of firearms and stuff, is just sold out to the federal government for $80 million. Got an article coming up on that. But this is about silver and gold. Knowing, hey, they're only, all this, what you're seeing, the price reflection and everything is based on paper. It's on paper. The debt is still going up. All central banks around the world are amassing silver and gold. They're getting as much as they can in their grubby little hands. And they're showing you that the dollar is tanking. That's the reason why we're seeing this manipulation right now, because the people who believe in the dollar are doing everything they can to try to keep it afloat. And one way you do that is you shake people out of the market. And mind you, only 2% of Americans actually even invest in gold and silver. So that means 98% of America is going to be caught. I mean, literally just caught. Take your silver, take your gold, put it in your own safe, guarded by 45 ACP 1911 or Mossberg 500 or Remington 870. I don't even know if you want to even buy a Remington nowadays and stuff to even support these wicked folks since they done sold out to the government. Because there's other firearm manufacturers that flat out said that, you know, we're not going to sell to the government simply because we know what y'all up to. We know that y'all dogs are after our firearms. You're after our guns, and we don't like that. So therefore, we're not going to sell anything to you. But Remington has chose to go the other way. Now, I know I had many different digressions in this video and stuff, and, you know, I got a lot running around in my head. I'm trying to cover a lot at one time, and I'm getting ready to head out again because after a few things I need to purchase here. But hold and stay the course. Hold and stay the course. And if anything, my suggestion to you is continue to keep amassing gold and silver, because the dollar is failing. It's failing. Look at your inflation. Look at your taxes. Well, Pastor, we're not being taxed. Well, yeah, you are. Every time you go to the gas pump, I mean, gas is hovering around $4 a gallon. Food prices is still rising off the chain. And you're going to tell me that you still have the same purchasing power with that Federal Reserve note as you had in the past? No, you don't. Even still, this silver, and where is that? This silver thing right here is worth $25. And it's got a $1 value on it. $1 value on a regular silver eagle. And I can still get $25 worth of goods and services with this. And if I take $1 Federal Reserve note to the store and stuff, look and see how much you can buy with that $1, considering all the quantities of everything are shrinking. That's why I keep saying all these things to stimulate thought. It's because I'm showing you that the fundamentals haven't changed. Stay the course. I can take this silver bar right now, go to a coin shop, and actually get 6 gallons of gas for it right now. I can't get 6 gallons of gas with a $1 bill, and the whole world knows it. The Ponzi scheme is up. So be patient. Take a deep breath. If you have a stash of Federal Reserve notes, what I would do is take those Federal Reserve notes and get some tangible assets. See, the rich people know what money is. The poor folk don't know what money is. And of course, anybody who's been educated by the school system here in America, you definitely don't know what money is. But anyway, hey, just like I always say, even in the faith realm, we're going to find out whether we like it or not. We all going to test that boast, who was right and who was wrong. Ain't nothing nobody going to do about it. We're going to find out. Everybody has an expected end to meet, and we all are going to find out in the end who was right and who was wrong. Exercise some intelligence, a little bit of self-autonomy. Do a little bit of meditating. And see if the things that I say are so or not, because I really truly believe they are. Hey, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I really truly do. I got to get out of here. I got to go. Got a lot of work to do. King coming.